Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again today in our channel. I haven't seen you guys in a while. And if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe below, especially if you like this episode. So today we'll talk about my jump rope journey and how that started and some tips. I'm going to be encouraging you guys to start jump roping today as well. So the first thing you need to know about my jump rope journey is that I was 30 years old when I started jump roping. Learning how to jump rope was an exercise I found that could be holistic for my whole body cardio, good cardio. And thumbing through YouTube, I came across some fitness channels that dealt exclusively in jump roping. So I hastily bought a jump rope, a very, very inexpensive jump rope. And without realizing as soon as I got it that I did not even know how to jump rope yet. So I spent the next couple of days learning it, trying to figure it out, going through YouTube videos again, trying to see where or how I could learn it as quickly as I could kasi sayang yung jump rope. And true enough, they said it was easy, and in 3 or 4 days I was already doing consistent skips. I just kept at it, and I have been jumping rope every day ever since, about 30 minutes a day. Fast forward to today, that would have been 4 weeks ago, easily more than a month ago since I started jump roping, and I've been having so much fun. I've been having, I'm sure it has been great for my overall health. I think it's helping with, at the very least, cardio, and I really think it's a good way for you to start your fitness journey on a very fun and engaging activity that you can start. Another reason I'm making this video is I've been seeing it a lot on my newsfeed lately. A lot of my friends have been getting into it. And while I'm no expert, I'm noticing that they do a lot of things that could cause potential injury or get you tired much faster, which as an exercise makes it a little counterproductive kung mapapagod ka kaagad. So I'm putting together a list of things that I've learned. So as a starter from beginning from zero to where I am right now, made it very easy for me to enjoy this. So there, without further ado, let's begin by selecting your rope. Your first rope doesn't have to be fancy. This one I got for a few hundred pesos. I think para three or 350, and it did the job very well. This is a PVC one. I think they would call this a speed rope. The only problem I had with this is that after some time, the handle ate into the rope from friction, from use. But otherwise, I still think it's a great jump rope. Next, you make sure that the rope is the right size. You do this by stepping on it with one foot, raising the rope level to about the level of your armpit. That way, it maintains proper slack at all times, and you don't hit it with your foot while you're jumping. Now for the fun part. If it's your first time learning how to jump rope, begin by doing single jumps or 2 jumps while practicing proper form. Have your arms about a forearm length away towards the area of your hips, and then mimic the jumping motion that you would do if you were jumping rope.
Speaking of bad form, this is a video of me from April 7, first few days of jumping rope. Notice my arms are flailing around. I'm not wearing any shoes, which is bad for your knees. At the same time, I'm using my forearms to spin the rope. That's not good. Use your wrists or else you might injure yourself. And wear some shoes. Wear shoes or you'll injure your knees. Watching these videos now makes me realize how much I've grown as a jump roper wrist. Anyway, back to our programming.
After some time of practicing this, you would notice it becomes easier and more natural to do the actual jump rope motion. Make sure to conserve your movement. Try not to jump too high. Here's a view of it from below, watching my feet. Try not to jump too high as low, as little as possible, so as not to exhaust you, so as not to tire you out too fast. The lower it is, the more energy you're conserving, while at the same time making the most of your exercise. Maintain a steady rhythm, make sure to regulate your breathing, and just keep at it until you find the right tempo. It's very important that you inhale and exhale as you're doing this, or else you'll burn yourself out quite fast. Perhaps the most important advice I can give you is, even as an exercise, it's meant to be fun. Try to have fun with it. It's easy to learn new tricks. Here's me just fooling around, which is usually what happens over the course of my exercise while I'm jumping rope. After some time, you get more and more confident, so you try and learn more tricks. These new tricks are not just for showing off. Very often, it uses a lot more energy, it uses more coordination, therefore, it makes the exercise more challenging. The next important advice is not to get frustrated. You're going to trip. As in life, you're going to fail, but the real failure is not trying again, it's not keeping at it. So keep at it, restart, and then do it all over again. Again, the key is persistence. I've only been at this a couple of weeks, and so far I've learned so much from it, and the only way I would have gotten to this far is by basically keeping at it. There were days when I didn't really feel like it. There were days when I felt like quitting because it was quite frustrating. But when I got the hang of it, it's becoming harder and harder not.
All right. So that caps off a 30-minute session of the ropes. As you can see, I'm almost completely winded. Sweat's breaking out. That 30-minute skipping rope session should be good for about 20 to 25 actual minutes of skip rope, because I trip and I start again and I stop. So 20-25 minutes on my calorie tracker. That should be good for anywhere from 250 to 300 calories. About as good as a session of jogging, which takes much longer than this, much more space, and is much harder to do, especially during this quarantine period. So while I still have my heart rate up, I'm going to jump straight into my high intensity interval training circuit. I just do one circuit because it's actually 9:30 in the evening right now. I find that it's best to work out, for me, my preferred time to work out is at night, is in the morning. I find a way to make it an excuse. I'm too tired because I already worked out and I don't want to be making excuses. Powering through. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
That was a good-looking guy, ano? Maklase, last thing the thing. Anyway, kidding aside, so far jumping rope has been very good for me. I feel it has allowed me to develop a good habit of exercise, a consistent one, which has maintained fitness level. I've lost a lot of fat, gained a bit of muscle, as it being part of cardio. It's not something that hindi ko siya kinatatamaran. Na-excite ako mag-jump rope. So, isa sa mga key takeaways yun. It's one of the reasons why I would encourage you guys to try it. Start with it, try it. It's only going to be, as with anything you want to learn, it's only going to be difficult the first couple of tries. But once you get the hang of it, I can guarantee that you're going to enjoy it. Alright? So, that's it for me in this video today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, because that's the only way that we are able to create more good and engaging content for you guys. Know somebody that's starting off on a jump rope journey, please share this with them. I would really like for this to be able to help somebody that, like me, is starting out. Alright? So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!